Welcome back, everyone. Next, we have dynaCERT, which trades on the OTCQX under the symbol DYFSF and on the Toronto Stock Exchange under the symbol DYA. And welcome back, President and CEO Jim Payne, to the Emerging Growth Conference, as well as Gurjan Randhawa, CEO and President of Cipher Neutron, dynaCERT's partner. Welcome, gentlemen. Nice to see you again.
Great to see you, Anna.
Thank you, Anna.
So, Gurjan, tell us more about Cipher Neutron and how does Cipher Neutron make money and who are the major clients?
First of all, thank you, Anna, for giving me the opportunity to talk more about Cipher Neutron. So Cipher Neutron is a private research and development company based in Toronto, Canada. We are in the business of exponentially growing green hydrogen markets. Green hydrogen market is already a multi-billion-dollar market, and it is expected to surpass more than $500 billion by 2030. To address the global demand for green hydrogen and supply chain issues, Cipher Neutron has developed a disruptive technology called anion exchange membrane, or AEM electrolyzers. Our AEM electrolyzers, they do not use any precious metals, including platinum, iridium, and meaning that we can manufacture the AEM electrolyzers at much affordable prices, reducing the capex. Our AEM electrolyzer technology also is one of the most highly efficient technology out there to produce green hydrogen, enabling to reduce the operating costs or OPEX, meaning we can produce more green hydrogen using less or same electricity. On top of that, our AEM technology is 100% PFAS-free, or forever chemicals-free. These forever chemicals are known to cause cancer, kidney failure, birth defects, and many more health and environment-related issues. So we have a technology which is commercially available today that addresses the operating cost. So we have a technology with lower operating costs, lower capital expenditures, and one of the most sustainable technology today in the world. Our customers are oil and gas companies, ammonia manufacturers, mining companies, and other big chemical industries, and all these big players out there who use hydrogen as a process gas. We're also targeting the new ongoing projects, meaning steel industry, power generation using green hydrogen. So these are our big clients, and we sell electrolyzers to make money.
Perfect. Thank you for that. Jim, can you talk a little bit about dynaCERT? What does it do? And talk about your collaboration with Cipher Neutron.
Absolutely. Thank you again, Anna. Well, first of all, dynaCERT, we're over a 20-year-old company. We've spent over 20 years in the hydrogen business. We have collectively probably over 100 years of experience in the hydrogen business. But our initial business model was we have a very unique product that was designed to marry up to go on internal combustion engines, primarily diesel engines. And what that did is that actually we introduced pure hydrogen and pure oxygen at a measured amount to enhance the burn. We're not a fuel, we're a catalyst. By doing that, we improve the burn of the engine, and therefore we typically improve the fuel economy 10 to 15%. But more importantly, we reduce the emissions or the toxic gases within the emissions north of 50%. The NOx, and this is something that over the last year has now become very well spoken and widespread. The reduction of NOx with the introduction of hydrogen to a diesel engine, we reduce the NOx up to 88%. It's huge. It's very significant. And we are very focused with this technology. We are now in 52 countries of the world. We're in everything from trucking to mining to shipping to rail to large power generation. But we had also spent 3 years in research development on the AEM technology. We saw a perfect opportunity to partner with Cipher Neutron. Cipher Neutron, with Gurjan, along with his team, and they've got a global team of experts in this field, it became a perfect marriage because with our experience in the technology in the hydrogen business, and with the technology we've got, And then with what they've got, that builds the future of dynaCERT. So we partnered together. We are still very focused. The other thing we have is we're in 52 countries of the world. We've got dealers globally. And again, it was a perfect marriage because with Cipher Neutron, with them developing this product, they've got to be able to market everything too. We've got the marketing arm. We've got the manufacturing facility right here where, we can also utilize our manufacturing facility to help manufacture and expand theirs. So between the two partnering together, we can move this thing very quickly. Green hydrogen is certainly the place to be these days. I've always believed in the future of hydrogen. I think it's a perfect marriage, and I think it's a perfect opportunity for both companies to move forward.
Fantastic. Thank you for that. Gurjan, so you were on the conference a while ago, and you recently had signed several MOUs and collaborative agreements. So now I see you've started accepting purchase orders. So let's update on that. How's it going? And what is the lead time for delivery of your product?
Sure. So I think we were here last month, and yes, we have received many more purchase orders. And lots of MOUs or collaboration agreements are also now turning into purchase orders. The reason we sign MOUs and collaboration agreements is because our customers or clients, they need kind of that help to transition into the green hydrogen business. I mean, even the multi-billion-dollar companies out there, everybody wants to go into green hydrogen business, but they don't know how. I mean, we work with them, we collaborate throughout the whole project, and that's how we help them, and that's why we're getting more and more traction into the market, because we are there for them in the whole project. So talking about the lead times, right now for our 10 kilowatt existing electrolyzer, we are promising 4 to 6 months of delivery times, and of course when we for our megawatt capacity projects, it's a little bit longer because the manufacturing facilities and all that stuff, we still have to, we're changing the existing alkaline facility to change it into the AEM electrolyzer facility. But if you look at that, it's still much better than our competitors. I mean, we have the competitors, meaning the PEM electrolyzer companies. If we call them today for similar size projects, the lead times is anywhere between 2 to 4 years. And the problem is not the manufacturing or production capabilities. The problem is the platinum and iridium minerals or other precious group metals, because more than 90% of these minerals are based in South Africa. So they are waiting, our competitors are waiting for these minerals to come before they can start manufacturing. So this is actually the other thing which makes Cipher Neutron one of the most affordable and sustainable company in the world right now.
Well, that leads me to my last question for you, Jim. This appears to be an emerging growth technology that will garner global attention. So provide our audience with some closing remarks and why it's important to invest with dynaCERT and Cipher Neutron at this time.
Well, and you're absolutely right, Anna. I mean, this is a global movement. This is something that the hydrogen industry is not new. But with this AEM technology, this is new. This is 100% pure green hydrogen, and it floors me to understand, as the more I understood, concerning the high pressure, high volume hydrogen, the global demand is massive. I mean, it is so huge, but it was always developed through gray hydrogen and all this other things, where now the world is taking a much stronger stand. The one thing about hydrogen, you cannot deplete it. That's the one thing I always was so impressed with hydrogen. It is the most available product in the world. It's how do you manufacture it? How do you produce it? And typically, historically, it was all, like I said, it was done through gray. It was done through all these different ways where it was not the hydrogen that was causing the pollution, but it was the production of it. Where nowadays, with AEM technology, with green hydrogen, you can make this where it is zero pollution. I mean, the world is moving to a zero, concept, and this is such a big part of that. I don't think, personally, I don't think there's a better opportunity to invest. You look at dynaCERT. I mean, the reality is right now the stock's cheap. It floors me how cheap it is, and I think we are so grossly undervalued, but I think as the world, starts realizing what it is and what we've got, and then the collaboration we've got, with Cipher Neutron, I've always been such a big believer in collective intelligence. I look at the collective intelligence that we've got, between dynaCERT, Cipher Neutron, and then the other companies that we're collaborating with now. We're building a mind, field. It's just huge. It's massive, and the opportunity is perfect.
Perfect. We might have one more question because of time. Quickly from Tim Boodle from the Netherlands. In what regions or markets does dynaCERT expect the most growth?
That's a great question. I guess it depends on which technology we're looking at. Certainly with Cipher Neutron, with that technology, it is expanding into areas that we've never touched. Now, certainly with dynaCERT, we are expanding very quickly. Globally, Europe. Europe was a hot item, of course, a couple of years back, and then COVID hit and it kind of died. It has now just re-engaged and really moving quickly. The mining industries are global, but like I said, with green hydrogen, it's endless. It's just the opportunities are everywhere.
Perfect. Well, thank you, gentlemen, so much for joining us with this update, and we look forward to the next one.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you very much, Anna.
All right, thank you. We'll be right back with Willow Biosciences.